Aries babes, welcome to your September 2024 tarot reading. I'm Kate, I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Aries sun, moon, rising. If you have an Aries partner, tune in. These messages may resonate. So the first card that you have for September 2024 is number 1, Princess. You can be your own knight. So if you have been relying on somebody else to make you feel worthy or validated, honey, Spirit is telling you, no, that's not how we're going to roll this month. We are going to be confident on our own. We are going to be happy and successful on our own. So it says, you may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured, you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or a chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword, and God's help anyone who thinks they can do a better job. So you know best how to take care of you. So that is your spiritual reminder for the month of September. Now let's dive into some tarot cards. So the first card that we have here is the Tower, and I find it interesting that in the guidebook for the Oracle card that you got, it said you may be in a dire situation, and then you got the Tower card for the first one. However, this doesn't mean that it's catastrophe in your life, right? It might be a big change, a sudden change that has a big impact in your life, but it's not something that you're going to let absolutely destroy you. You are going to soar because of this. And part of the reason I feel that way is because of this hawk. I believe it's a hawk on the edge of the card. And this little squirrel up here is so stinking cute, but I feel like you have a good vantage point. You see why this had to happen in your life. Now, maybe it's getting laid off from a job. Maybe it's a big delay, finding out something's going to be delayed that you were so excited to do, but now you have to wait. So I feel like there's something about waiting for some of you, waiting longer than you had anticipated. But there's Ace of Swords, there's clarity coming in. I feel like this Tower moment isn't going to destroy you. So that's a positive message, right? I feel like you're going to have clarity. You're going to have an understanding. It's going to be like that light bulb aha moment where you know why this thing had to happen. And so it does feel like it's a good thing. There could also be communication coming in very quickly from maybe somebody you'd been waiting to hear from. And initially, I'm not sure how you're going to take this news. It might be a little bit hot and cold, like, yeah, this is probably a good thing, but I'm still frustrated by it. So allow yourself to process these emotions. The Temperance card is calling you to maintain a sense of balance. Something is going to work itself out, balance itself out. You cannot enjoy the beautiful sunshine without the rainy days, or you can't enjoy the beautiful thunderstorms without knowing what it's like when it's super sunny and maybe too hot at times, right? So sometimes the rain can be a big relief. So some of you might actually be relieved by whatever this Tower moment is for you, where maybe you had been sensing it coming, or you had wanted it to happen but didn't want to be the initiator of it, and now it's happening on its own anyway. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. So this is a little bit of conflict energy. This is a little bit in the background. It doesn't feel like it's something that's going to be the main focus of the month of September for you, thank goodness. But it could be somebody who is a little bit harsh with their words, and is letting you know why they're either unhappy with what you said or what you did. But I feel a little bit a sassiness, spiciness with some words or conversation. Some affirmations that we have that you can maybe repeat to yourself throughout the month is, I am focused on success. And I definitely get that energy with the Princess card that you got first. You can be your own knight. Some of you are focused on your success, what success means for you. So it's going to look different for everybody. It says, be committed to your goals and naturally achievement will follow. When success is the focal point, you can accomplish anything with consistency and hard work. Every day you discover new ways to enhance your ability to create abundance in your life. Abundance comes in all forms, friends. What is it that you want to be bringing into your life? And focus on drawing that in. Focus on the success. And it says, my energy flows abundantly. For some reason, I'm really loving this color combination together. Some of you could be choosing to decorate with these colors, like a beige or an off-white, tan with green. And I don't know, just the colors together are really standing out. It says, a deep reservoir of energy exists within you. When managed properly, your supply flows endlessly. Limit overexertion and prioritize rest and rejuvenation to function at your highest capacity. Draw upon your reserves as needed to take positive action and revitalize those around you. So if you feel like somebody is kind of draining you energetically, you might need to separate yourself from them to gather yourself back, right? Gather back the sense of you and not needing to be giving them the constant love and validation that they're looking for, because you need that too, to a certain extent. And when you are being your own knight, you're choosing to give that to yourself, right? So this could be coming in because of somebody else in your life. Some of you could be learning Reiki. This stream of water is reminding me of Reiki energy for some reason, or IET, something like that. And it says prioritize rest and rejuvenation to function at your highest capacity. If you keep draining yourself, you're not going to have anything left to give. You're going to get to the burnout, right? And I love how it says when managed properly, your supply flows endlessly. So when sending Reiki, when you try too hard, when you try to force something, when you try to make the energy flow too much, too hard, you force it, you feel the resistance, right? When you allow things to be as they naturally want to be, then that's when it's gonna feel effortless. Things will start flowing more easily. So here's a rune for you today. Let me get that into focus. I'm not good with pronouncing these. Possibly Kaunan. I'm not quite sure. I think it's Kaunan. But it represents mortality, fire, and knowledge. And as a fire sign, I definitely feel like that resonates with your energy. And knowledge, you are, I feel like there's some type of profound wisdom that's coming through for you, especially with that Ace of Swords, that clarity and that wisdom. You have a deep sense of knowledge. You might be wanting to research something on your own, find something, you're looking for something, and I feel like you're really gonna find it, okay? And the thing with mortality is that, especially with the Tower moment, there are things that in our life that are drawn in at a very specific time because it's what's needed in our life, and then there's a time for those things to depart, to leave. So everything cycles. There is a sense of mortality to everything in our life. And I have my box of crystals, so I'm just going to be putting my hands in and feeling. Okay, clear calcite. This is going to give you some sense of calmness and clarity coming in as you're going through your month ahead. So maybe working with clear calcite or Icelandic calcite. Some of you might be really drawn to also Norse mythology, I'm feeling for some of you. So Icelandic calcite or clear calcite. Couple of last cards here. We have the Nine of Wands. Again, potential conflict energy, but it's feeling defensive. Defend your beliefs, stand firm in them, and also you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. That's part of what I'm hearing, is you don't have to explain your choices to anybody as long as you're confident in the decisions that you're making and you know that they're in your best and highest good. But boundaries are going to be very important in the month of September. So I hope that these resonated. Hit the like button, follow me for more videos like this, and book your personal reading on my website, crystallizewithkate.com.